7. This week we need to use the Maven and Gradle to build the Java program that we did in previous homework. So here I use the week 4's homework, which is to use Apache Lucene and brute force search to make a compare on the search efficiency. So I just copy the week 4 folder, as you can see from the previous work I did here. So it was pretty much same. So you can see this is the week 4. I have a main text function and I have two methods, brute force and Lucene search. So basically I just copy the code under my Java folder here. So exactly I used first I used the Maven. So in Maven we have the pom.xml file, and you can see in this file you need to to add the dependencies that which pretty much similar that you used in as you can see in this part, because in previous homework I import these libraries and put it into a library folder. So in Maven I just use the dependency so I can import these library that I want to use. So you can see in the Maven, if you just test the main function here, and everything will work well. So yes, basically you can see the chart you can print out. So yes, that's all I did before. So when you check this, and the next part you need to export the Java program into a jar file. So here I use the Maven tools. So in this panel I just put the Maven packages. So in this part it will do to run all these packages. And as you can see, it says build success. So when you go to the target folder, you see the week 7 snapshot.jar file. And because we need to include all of dependencies into the jar file, so I need to check if it can successfully run here. So here I got my target folder, and I just use the command line. And as you can see, I can do the same thing in the IntelliJ. So in the command line, it works successfully. So yeah, so that means the Maven jobs works. So next I will introduce the Gradle build tools to make the same things that I did. So in the Gradle, you need to go to the build.gradle files, and then you need to add the dependencies. Like you need to use the Apache Lucene and the Xchart So after you finish the dependencies adding, and you can also go to the main test, and it also works well. So if you just run here, there will be no problem like I did before. So so it's the same, it can show you the result. So yeah, we need to also create the executable jar file. So you need to go to the Gradle and you find the tasks. Then you need to choose the build, and you can see the jar, and you double click on it. It says it successfully do the execution to finish the jar file. So when you go to the build folder and go to the libs, you can see the jar file is exported. Then you need to go to the command line, and I'll show you. Yeah, you need to still use the command to run the Gradle jar file. So it's the same, it can work. So that's basically it's kind of like a way to use the build tools, and the main difference is that you don't need to you don't need to add all of these libraries, as I can show you I did before. Because in my previous homework, I put all of these jar files in my lib folder. So you need to search for the internet, and you need to like download the jar file and add it to the folder. Then you can write code. So basically, if you use the build tools, it would be much more convenient for you. Like you just only need to just need to write the dependencies and configure the jar settings and set the main class and such a stuff, and it will build automatically the jar file for you. And also the jar files is also executable. So yes, this is my homework 7.